Hey guys, Awesome Guy 830 here with another wrestling review. Today I will be reviewing the WWE Smackdown show for the 18th of January 2013. And the show kicks off with a Fiesta Del Rio, and Del Rio's talking about he won. Then Dolph Ziggler comes out with Biggie Langston and AJ and says that he isn't actually holding the world title because when he wants to cash it in, he will become the new world heavyweight champion. And he says that he might just tell Biggie to drop him right now when he might be the new world heavyweight champion. And then Del Rio says, let's see how that goes. And they both drop their briefcase and title, and they look like they're gonna fight. And then Big Show comes out to make it 2-on-1. Ziggler says now we've got the numbers, and then Sheamus comes out to even up the numbers and says that even though he's had problems with Del Rio, he respects him, and then they shake hands and all. And then it looks like they're about to fight, and then Booker T comes out like he normally does at the start of the show and stops the fight. Then he says there's going to be a tag team match, Ziggler and Big Show versus Sheamus and Del Rio, and then that's the end. And then he kicks AJ, Langston, Ziggler, and Show out of the Fiesta, does a spin-a-roni, and then that's the end of that segment. Antonio Cesaro versus Kofi Kingston. Cesaro wins with the neutralizer in midair. Pretty awesome. Kingston goes onto the turnbuckle, comes around looking to do a crossbody. He catches him in the neutralizer position and hits the neutralizer. Pretty cool. Miz is watching backstage on TV, and then you see him watching, and then he walks around, and Primo and Epico are insulting him, saying that he's nothing compared to Ric Flair. He doesn't even deserve to use the figure 4 lock. And then there's a match announced, and he says that Rose Mendez can pick with either Primo or Epico to fight him. Then you have Kali defeating Tensai with the big chop. Then Team Orton Team Hell No and Randy Orton are teaming against Wade Barrett and Rose Scarlet, sorry. And then before the match, there's a big segment, and Bryan and Kane are talking about stuff. And then Orton comes, and Bryan says after the match we'll do a group hug, and Orton says he's not the hugging type, and Bryan says not yet. Then for the match, Randy Orton hits the RKO on Damon Sandow for the victory. After the match, Bryan and Kane surround Orton and then hug him. Then you have Primo versus The Miz, and The Miz wins with the figure 4 leg lock, and Primo was just about to put the figure 4 lock on, and then Miz kicks him. He bounced off the ropes, and then when Miz rolls him up, he's gonna do the roll up pin, he decides to go for the figure 4 leg lock and gets the victory. And then Caitlyn beat Oksana with spear, the same spear that she beat Eve with. Big Show and Ziggler. So near the end of the match, Del Rio is looking pretty good. He got the cross-arm breaker locked on to Ziggler, and then Big Show comes in, breaks it up. Sheamus gets back in the ring, hits the white noise on the Big Show. After the Big Show's broke it up, Ziggler rolls out of the ring, by the way. And then Big Show gets stands next to the thing, and Del Rio does a big kick, and he knocks Big Show out of the ring. Then Ricardo hands him a bucket of water, and then he throws it all over Big Show, and then he just walks away towards the stage. The referee's counting because Del Rio is the legal man, and Ziggler's still out of the ring, and he gets to 10. But everyone was watching Big Show. They didn't even have the camera on Ziggler, because I'm sure Ziggler would have got in earlier, but AJ and Biggie Langston got sent back before earlier in the match. Got sent to the back by the referee, so they couldn't help him back in the ring. So the show goes off the air with all green, white, and red, the colors of the Mexican flag. Balloons flying like they all fall down from the top of the arena into the crowd, and that's how SmackDown goes off the air. What did I think of the show? Pretty not very good show. Wasn't much happening. Wasn't many matches. Wasn't really impressed. I mean, last week was a great show. You had a segment with Randy Orton and Sheamus, and Sheamus says sorry he wasn't there for Orton on main event when he got attacked by the Shield, and Randy says he didn't need Sheamus' help, and Sheamus says, yeah, because you were doing great on your back fighting the Shield, weren't you? And then Orton says that he's gonna run the Royal Rumble, and then walks off. So a lot of tension between them two going into the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. And as for me, I do TNA Impact show reviews, I do Raw, SmackDown, I do pay-per-views, I do pay-per-view match card, pay-per-view reviews, and I do WWE news every Wednesday. It started last Wednesday, so do check it out on my channel. Next week, on Wednesday, I'll do possible Royal Rumble returns and winners. Other than that, please subscribe to me if you like wrestling, and I'll see you guys later.